Hi everyone, my name is Icini, and I just got back from a rugby trip, and my dog hasn't seen me in 3 days or so, and this is going to be fun because she's always really excited, and as you can see here, my voice is kind of gone, and we'll get to more of that later. This is going to be fun. Okay, let her go! Let her go! TARDIS! TARDIS! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, TARDIS! Sarah, come here! Come here! Take.
Good go. Good go, TARDIS.
Okay, look, there's mummies. TARDIS, there's Sarah's.
Oh, hey.
Shh. Yes. So as you can see, she's pretty excited. I'm gonna play with her. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey, I'm back from Vancouver, and my voice is gone, and this is actually what I've been keeping underneath that top hat. So this Saturday, I went to Vancouver to watch the International Rugby 7's tournament, which was amazing, by the way. So I'd like to tell you about the trip, about the story. I didn't take very many photos or videos because I wanted to experience everything without having to worry about other things, and that's why I didn't upload any videos on the weekend. It's because I just wanted to experience everything. I didn't want to be stuck in the hotel room and editing stuff, so that's why I don't have very much. So the trip started at 5:30 in the morning on Saturday, and one of my friends had this cool iPod holder, which was a magnet that stuck to the back of your iPod, and then it had a sort of a circular bit that stuck to another piece that was on his dash, and it was really cool. And I thought, I wonder if the magnet in this is going to be screwing up my iPod at all. And it didn't for a while, and then I think I put the magnet somewhere else on the iPod where the actual storage unit is, and totally wiped all my music, all my videos that are on there, so now we're gonna redo all of that. Kinda sucks, but oh well, now I know. It's weird because it didn't do it to his at all, but he also had a certain spot that he placed it on that had a little bit of extra metal, which was probably why his didn't get affected. But we got down to Vancouver, there was no real traffic until we entered Vancouver, which is usually typical. We got to the hotel, we parked the vehicles, got out, started walking down to the BC place, where there was so many people dressed up as many things. There's people dressed up as shockers, like they had a foam hand, a full body hand, and they stapled it down so it would be a shocker. It was hilarious. There was probably about 15 people walking around like that. There's a whole bunch of people walking around as hot dogs, as beavers, as Spartans, as Lego men. There was a lot of costumes. People went whole hog, and it was amazing. The entire experience was something I would love to do again, and definitely will do next year when they have the tournament again. This was also the very first time they had this tournament in Vancouver, but there was such a positive response to it. They actually had to open another 5,000 tickets because they did not anticipate this many people wanting to watch it, which is great because now it is definitely going to be back. At least I seriously hope so. So of course you're gonna get hungry at some of these events, right? And those lines can be stupid long, and then some of them can be really short. One of the most longest ones there was the mini donut line. Of course it was the mini donut line. Those things are delicious. Have you ever had them? They're like these little balls of donuts covered in sugar and cinnamon. They're amazing. But that line didn't get any shorter at any point. It just kept flowing through. And people just kept lining up. I think it actually got longer as time went on. We also went to Costco, which is this giant box food store that sells a lot of other stuff as well for cheap, as long as you're a membership. But they also have a food court, which was very popular because it was the closest food without being in the stadium itself. So there was massive lineups there. People were ordering routine ice creams and all sorts of stuff, but I got an ice cream myself, and girls and guys with long hair know the struggle, and I never really understood it until now. But when you have long hair like this, and there's a wind, and you're trying to eat something, it goes down your throat whether you want it to or not. I'm pretty sure I've eaten at least 10 or 20 strands of this synthetic hair because I was trying to eat my ice cream, and there's wind everywhere. Vancouver is extremely windy, very rainy, and fairly gloomy for the most part, but it is also a very, very beautiful city. So, lots of wind and long hair, eating an ice cream. My hair kept going into my ice cream cone and into my mouth. And I got to the point of me going, okay, either I don't eat this ice cream, but it's so delicious, I am going to eat it. Because it is soft serve ice cream and it was amazing. But this hair keeps going into my mouth. What do? So I so I kept swallowing. And of course the hair isn't going to go all the way down my throat. And then I would take the hair and pull it back up my mouth and then take another lick, which then more hair. It was just a revolving door cycle of eating hair and regurgitating it. It was quite gross to watch, but damn was it delicious. So then we went to watch the rest of the games. They were pretty awesome. Afterwards, we went to an outdoor club scene. I think it was also put on by another local rugby club because it was awesome. There was a huge party on the outside, on the streets. It was great. It was all fenced off and done properly and everything, but it was great. Later that night, we also went to a dispensary. That was pretty cool. I never been in one before. I just wanted to check it out, and they're so cool. The people in the Van City Weed are amazing. They're such great people. If you're ever in Vancouver, go there if you want some. So after the dispensary, we walked around Vancouver for a whole bunch until I think 12:30 or 1 in the morning. We ended up getting a bunch of different types of food. We went to a Greek place and had these wraps, and they were so good. Oh my gosh, there was some sort of beef, whatever wrap, but they were amazingly delicious, and I would definitely have one of those again. In fact, I wish I had one right now just to like rub all over my body and drool onto it. But I don't. So we got back to the hotel, played a bunch of card games with the friends because there was 8 of us in a conjoining room, so 4 beds. Thankfully I got to sleep with the only female there, which was my wife. That was pretty cool. Didn't get a cuddle up with a guy. I mean, that's okay if you are into that, but I am married. As much as I have slept, but slept in the same bed as another dude, just not slept with another dude. In the morning, the wife and I didn't really have any breakfast. We went down to the hot tub, enjoyed that for a little bit, went for a bit of a swim, and then slowly made our way back to the stadium for when the South Africa... Oh shoot, who the hell was that? I think South Africa-France game was on, or South Africa-Brazil. I don't remember, but it was a great game. So we went for sushi, and the sushi place was so delicious. It was just a small little area. I think it had 12 tables, but it was packed. It was fairly popular. But they had on their menu a bacon-wrapped sushi roll. And I had always dreamt of having a bacon-wrapped sushi roll. So that's what I definitely went for. And I am so glad that I did. It was, I think, a California roll, rolled up and then put bacon draped across it and then baked again. And it was delicious. Could have been a little less stuck to the tin foil that it came on, but no complaints of the taste. It was great. From the sushi restaurant, we went down to BC Place to watch the rest of the games, and there's one particular moment when Canada was facing France at the very end, and I would love to show this clip. So let's quickly watch this, and then let's talk about it. Okay, here we are. We're at the France try line right now. So they're not letting go of the ball because they're digging for it, and they're supposed to be our possession right now. Quick tap, here we go. John Moonlight's got the ball. Huge fucking try right there. That was so amazing. When he scored that, the entire stadium erupted in a roar. But at the same time, they were at halfway point, and we're like, oh my god, we're not gonna get this. We're gonna lose to France. Oh shit, this is big right now. And they slowly made their way down the field. The crowd is just cheering, electrifying it. And they made it. Oh my god, they made it. But the best part is, tied it. Moonlight tied it game, and then they just got the conversion right there. Holy crap, the crowd went fucking ape shit. There was also, I think, 8 of us wearing these wigs in the crowd, dancing, trying to get the attention of the cams, but nothing really came our way. They kept going to the hot dog people because there was like 30 of them. I'm pretty excited for the next Olympic Games too, because Rugby 7's is actually going to be officially part of it. They have done a little trials of putting rugby into the Olympics, but nothing has really stuck. But Rio 2016 is going to be the first real Olympic rugby, and that's going to be so cool to watch. The high class, serious rugby that is going to go on between the countries, and it's going to be so cool. After the games, we continued to walk around Vancouver. The wife and I ended up getting lost because we decided to go off and do our own thing. And it took us a little while to get back to our hotel because the GPS, either the GPS was like, no, go this way, no, go this way, or we just couldn't read them properly. And that was probably more our fault that we took so long to get back to the hotel room, because they were like, shit, I don't know what to do. After we got lost for a bit and made it back to the hotel room, we met up with all our friends and went out for dinner. After dinner, we walked down to the casino where there was so many slot machines. It was ridiculous. And I've never been in a casino, and there was so many lights. It was incredible. I lost $20 at the blackjack table. Then we also played some slots. So all in all, I think the wife and I lost $60, which isn't bad. We kind of had some fun. It was great. Some of our friends were up money, playing poker, playing blackjack, but most of us ended up losing money. We got back to the hotel via cab. That's all we did during the night. Nothing else happened. We just went straight to sleep. 6:30 in the morning, got up, packed, and headed back home. I slept pretty much the entire way. I remember waking up a couple times. I was like, okay, I know this place. I know where we are. Okay, we're still like another 3 hours from home. Okay, whatever. I did wake up one point during the travel through the Coquihalla, and it was just a blizzard. And I kind of looked at my driver. I was like, okay, I trust you enough. I'm going to go back to sleep. Fuck it. I'm just going to sleep through this entire thing. I woke up probably 40 minutes before home, which was great because it is about a 6-hour drive. And I got very, very little sleep last night. Now that I've told you everything that I remember of the trip, I'm also going to use this opportunity to do a bit of an update for the channel. So the gym, I am still going to the gym. I didn't go there for a little bit because my life got stupid busy, but I am going back to the gym, which actually I'm going in the mornings now because that's when I do have time. In the afternoons, I got other stuff going on like coaching rugby, and then the nighttime I use for more editing, more filming, and stuff like that. I am going to try and get an actual schedule going where I have a game that I will be playing, like a series, say like I did with Undertale, and I would upload that 3 to 4 times a week, doing 30 to 40 minute videos, maybe even a little bit longer, depending on what they are. And then for the other 3 or 4 days of the week, I'm going to be playing something random, maybe even like a game that's suggested, which is something else that I would really, really like, is more suggestions for games. What should be my next title game that I play through? I kind of want to do Franbo because it looks like a lot of fun, but I also need to finish up the Walking Dead series and a few other things like that. So please, game suggestions down below. It would help me a lot to know what you would like to see. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you like the mullet. Oh, this is the shirt that I wore the entire time. It says respect the mullet. But thank you all so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. And always have yourself a great day. High five. Make them dance.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your level for that rip, goddamn. I have like the same body type. Yeah, 2 arms, 2 legs. Gotta take a picture of it, bro. Wow!